On October 10, 2018, Hurricane Michael struck rural Calhoun County, Florida as a Category 5 storm. Historically, disaster resilience research has focused on urban settings, but rural communities have different needs. Hurricane Michael's economic, social, and personal devastation called upon every charitable resource for a recovery that is still underway today. Our goal is to understand the connection between the population needs, environment, information, and infrastructure that foster emergency operations in rural communities. Our interdisciplinary team has come together to supply resources and research methods to develop a plan for resiliency hubs among libraries in Calhoun County that aid in emergency preparedness and resiliency for natural disasters. Our story begins with the data collection process. Beginning in spring of 2021, Master of Social Work students began conducting participant observation at Calhoun's Blountstown, Kynard, and Hugh Creek branches, which continues to this day throughout the community. The students' approximately 200 pages of field notes on their experiences in Calhoun have been crucial to understanding the everyday work of library staff and how the local community uses the libraries. Our next step was to talk further with the community. Several researchers facilitated listening sessions to better understand the needs and interests of citizens. From the listening sessions, the researchers identified barriers in accessing local disaster support services and the extent to which citizens considered the library a source of disaster support. In the listening sessions, discussions of the solar program led citizens to express a need for mental health-centered natural disaster services. On April 1, 2022, the research team conducted a steering committee meeting at Blountstown Public Library. The group assessed research efforts to date and reflected on community needs and assets. These sessions have acted as learning opportunities for county officials because they get to hear what other departments have done in their disaster response. Researchers then hosted separate workshops on April 14th through the 16th and May 9th through the 11th in 2022. These workshops were designed for community leaders, residents, government, and researchers. The objective of the first workshop was for attendees to better understand the factors affecting digital and resilience divides between urban and rural communities. The second workshop focused on moving climate resilience research to action in the Gulf of Mexico region. Throughout the project, the research team has been collecting data that was assessed for Calhoun County and nearby areas. The team produced a picture of varying characteristics of the library service areas in terms of people's demographics, distance from local libraries, and accessibility. As a part of this effort, the team reviewed literature on understanding approaches to facility planning and location modeling, as well as approaches for selecting what library might be designated as a resiliency hub. The research team has contracted with Dewberry, a disaster data firm, to visualize vehicle movement data during Hurricane Michael. This data will inform project activities such as establishing resiliency metrics and creating risk maps. During the summer of 2022, 3 Master of Social Work students provided Rebound and Recovery, a 10-week cognitive behavioral resiliency curriculum for 3 to 8-year-olds at Blountstown and Hugh Creek Library branches to 30 children. Children learned to identify and label their emotions and became aware of their thoughts and actions. 2 Rebound and Recovery material kits were provided to the library director so that the program can be provided in the future. The students also provided 3 hurricane prep rallies across Calhoun County to 140 children. Children learned calming techniques, critical safety skills, recognizing risks, packing a go bag, identifying emergency contacts, and safe meetup spots. Each child received an emergency go bag at the end of the event. The Hurricane Prep Rally curriculum was manualized and provided to the library director for future use. Currently, 4 Master of Social Work students are leading a participatory mapping project where 50 high school students observe, write about, and photograph signs of vulnerability and resilience in their community. We have also determined 2 library branches to be utilized as resiliency hubs through preliminary integration of mapping and engagement.